Coming up now on the SPFL's official YouTube channel, the best of the action from League One, including Rangers put 8 past Stenhousemuir. A 5-star performance at East End Park. And East Fife move off the bottom. Rangers and Stenhousemuir played out a dress rehearsal for their Ramsden's Cup semi-final later this month at Arbroath, and Jon Daly was the man opening the scoring within 3 minutes. Ian Black was returning from a 3-game ban, and his free kick was met by the head of the former Dundee United man to give Rangers the perfect start. There was a real slice of good fortune about the host's second goal in the 17th minute. An attempted clearance from Sean Higgins bounced off Lee Wallace right into Jon Daly's path. The ball looped over the helpless Chris Smith in the visitors' goal, and Daly doubled his tally. It was already looking like an afternoon to forget for Martin Corrigan's men, and things didn't get any better for Stenhousemuir when a clearance from Kevin McKinley rebounded off Andy Little and into the net. Nothing seemed to be going right for the visitors at the back, and keeper Chris Smith could only watch as the ball bounced over the line. Rangers weren't taking the foot off the gas, and in the second half they made it 4-0. Jon Daly completed his hat-trick. Ricky Foster's cross found its way to the unmarked Daly at the back post, and he had a straightforward task to head the ball into the net. The Stenhousemuir defending didn't get any better 10 minutes later when Ian Black picked out Lee Wallace, and the fullback made it 5-0. Wallace timed his run perfectly, and Black's ball over the defence left him with only the keeper to beat. A fine finish from the fullback. With 7 minutes remaining, Daly was back on the score sheet again with his 4th goal of the game after unselfish play from Nicky Clark. The former Queen of the South striker could have had a go himself, but picked out his teammate on the edge of the 6-yard area. The onslaught didn't end there. With 3 minutes left on the clock, Nicky Law's stinging drive was palmed away by Smith, but Daly managed to knock the ball back into the path of the waiting David Templeton. Rangers were rampant, and there was nothing that Stenhousemuir could do about it. The final goal was the icing on the cake for the hosts. Defender Bilel Mohsni's overhead kick was acrobatic, and it sealed a remarkable 8-0 win. Stenhousemuir will certainly not want a repeat of the embarrassing scoreline when the two sides meet in the Ramsden's Cup. But a great way to finish off the match. Spectacular goal from Mohsni. Things looked good for Ayr United when Michael Moffat gave them a 3rd-minute lead against Dunfermline at East End Park. Pars keeper Ryan Scully managed to save at the feet of Craig Malcolm, but Moffat was quickly on to the loose ball. The hosts drew level from the penalty spot. Referee George Salmons spotted a shove on Andy Geoghegan in the area from Adam Hunter. It looked a straightforward decision for the referee, who was well placed. Ryan Wallace sent his spot kick right down the middle to level the match. No thoughts of the corner for Wallace, straight down the middle, and Dunfermline back in the game. The Pars took control of the match as the first half wore on, and were comfortably ahead by half-time. First of all, Alex Whittle's pile driver put them in front. The ball was laid into his path, and he unleashed an unstoppable left-footed effort into the top corner. With 5 minutes to go until half-time, Andy Geoghegan got his name on the score sheet when he skipped the ball past David Hutton in the United goal. The cross from the right was whipped in, and Geoghegan managed to get just in front of his marker to finish. After falling behind early on, Jim Jeffrey's side came roaring back and were firmly in control at the interval, and the Powers fans were certainly enjoying this one. Beautiful strike from the edge of the area, nothing the keeper could do. There was only one more goal in the second half, and that also went the way of the home side when Ryan Wallace found the net from the edge of the area. The win kept the Fife side second in the table, 5 points behind leaders Rangers. Irwin was the hero for Arbroath as they comfortably solved Forfar at Gayfield. Alan Cook opened the scoring for the hosts in the 11th minute with a close-range finish beyond Darren Hill. Lovely cross in, and just a nice little finish on the half volley. The second goal 20 minutes from time was created by Irwin. The young striker on loan from Motherwell chipped the ball into the path of Lee Sabanda, and he promptly made it 2-0. It was an inspired pass from the 19-year-old, and Sabanda really couldn't miss. Irwin managed to get a goal himself 7 minutes from time to cap an impressive performance. Quick feed inside the area to put the result beyond doubt. Forfar's miserable afternoon was compounded when Gavin Swankie was sent off late on. Fife moved off the foot of League One with a narrow win over Airdrieonians. One goal settled it, and it came from the left foot of Scott McBride. There were lots of bodies between McBride and the Airdrie goal, and a slight deflection helped take the ball past the wrong-footed Scott Gallagher. East Fife edging it by 1-0. Final game in League One comes from Glebe Park, where Brechin and Stranraer battled to a share of the points. The opener was a penalty after Alan Troughton was brought down in the area by Lloyd Kinnaird. Troughton dusted himself down to take the spot kick and converted confidently in the 37th minute. Good finish from 12 yards. Stranraer started the second half strongly, and it was no surprise when the Blues equalised through Mark Corcoran's stunning free kick. Keeper Graham Smith got something on the ball but couldn't keep it out of the net. 1-1 the final score. Here's how this weekend's fixtures look in the Championship. Cowdenbeath host Dundee, Dumbarton take on Raith Rovers, Queen of the South are at Falkirk, Hamilton take on Livingston at New Douglas Park, and in Greenock it's Morton versus Alloa. Finally in League One, Airdrieonians host Brechin City, Dunfermline travel to Forfar, Stenhousemuir and East Fife clash at Oakville, Stranraer and Arbroath meet at Stair Park, and on Sunday, Rangers are the visitors at Somerset Park to take on Ayr United. We'll have the best of the action from all these matches next time on the SPFL's official YouTube channel.